Good day, dear listener, and welcome aboard the Ozma. We have an exciting show planned for you, but before we get too far, a word to the wise. Though Project Ozma is considered to be a comedy, the humor involved is known to contain swearing, allusions to sexual themes, as well as themes of minor violence. A more in-depth description of this content as well as the transcript can be found in the description. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy today's episode.
So, doing as the Wonder Team suggested, I headed down to dinner. I didn't feel super confident, but with my charming demeanor, I'm sure I could win over a few of these higher-ups. Hopefully. Glancing around the waiting area, I saw Knihak waving to me and felt incredibly grateful that there was at least one person aboard this ship who I could at least talk to without worry of invasion. Hey, Knihak.
You nervous?
Nah, it's just dinner.
Yeah, with every other leader.
Not the council.
Not the council, but still.
It'll be fine. Why, you worried?
A little, I guess. But I at least have my guard. Where is Quinn anyways?
She's busy. She wasn't feeling well earlier and went to lie down. And I didn't want to wake her, so I left her a note that I'd be at dinner if she woke up and wanted to join me. Otherwise, I'd just grab something to take back to her.
You should report her illness to AI to make sure one of those parasites haven't managed to sneak past sanitation.
Parasites?
They've been wreaking havoc on many parts of the galaxy. Luckily, Skoax hasn't been reached yet. We're hoping a more accessible and safe cure becomes available before they do.
That's a big yike. Sounds like nasty business.
It's very unpleasant. My fiancé was infected a few years ago. Thankfully, she survived the treatment, and we were able to rid Palique of those nasty bugs before it became an epidemic, but I know not every planet has been as lucky. I sincerely hope your guard hasn't brought some on, as it would be bad news for all of us on board.
Kamui, I didn't know you were engaged.
As of just a few months ago. She caught me completely by surprise.
Congratulations.
Please enter. Meals shall be served shortly.
Shall we?
Wow, I know there's a lot of rulers who aren't part of the council, but...
I know, buddy. This table must have gained at least 20 feet on it. What?
I forgot about the translator finding similarities. It must do conversions too, because what you just said was far from a whole number.
Where are the other leaders?
They'll be here, I'm sure.
Figures, doesn't it? I mean, we were the first to arrive on the Ozma. Might as well be the first to dinner.
Announcing King of Soveral, Ampoll and his guard, Tadari.
Are they going to do that for everyone?
God, I hope not.
Announcing Queen of Talamu, Nadul and her guard, Luig.
Looks like we must suffer, huh, Himeo?
This is going to be a long night. Let's try to remain positive.
Yeah, sure.
Announcing Queen of Paz, Mieli and her guard, Duri.
Oh, great.
If you're trying to hide under the table, it won't work. Queen Mieli has already seen you.
It was worth a shot. Not all of us can have perfect happy ever afters like you, Kamui.
Why did you call off your marriage? The two of you would have made a pretty pair.
Fuck, we never really decided on how to answer this one. What do I say? I didn't know I was asking for her hand? That'd be bad. Some customs back on our planet. It wouldn't have worked out.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
I'm surprised to see you here, Persephone, after the presentation you just gave. I would have thought you'd be too ashamed to show your face.
Look, Mieli, I just want to eat some fucking tacos and move on.
It's Queen Mieli. Know your place.
Come on, miss. Let's find our seats.
Hey, Percy? Maybe watch the language a bit.
Why bother at this point? It's just Mieli.
It could trickle up to the council.
I'm just over today, Knihak.
Announcing Queen of Charbray, Tixa and her guard, Garti.
God, are they still at it?
Lots of people to announce.
Just serve us the food already. I wasn't kidding about wanting some fucking tacos.
Have patience. Look, they're coming to the last few rulers.
Announcing King of Foyeta, Suehelahon and his guard, Ramhala.
I'm starting to prefer eating with just the 6 of us.
Announcing King of Nelapen, Oroti and his guard, Stromzin.
I hate to say it, but I'm siding with you here, Earthlings.
And thus concludes our company.
Food will be served shortly.
Thank the heavens above.
I wouldn't count your blessings yet.
Why?
Those rulers have been giving you the side-eye and whispering to each other since they sat down.
Deep breath, Persephone. And I'd recommend you put down your knife.
Right. Just gotta ignore them. No big deal.
Hey, Earthling.
Take it easy.
What exactly do you call your little show from earlier? And I've already given up?
If you're going to insult me, you might as well do it right. Let me demonstrate.
Persephone.
Perhaps it'd be best to speak civilly to each other.
See? Just like that, the Earthling is willing to admit defeat. Oh, Earth will be such a delicious planet to invade. If all of them are as complacent as their leader, they should make excellent servants for the people of Charbray.
Tixa, please. We are at meetings for peace. Save your bloodlust for after the conferences.
From what I've seen, Persephone hardly counts as a ruler at all. Look at her! Failing her test before the council, and yet seems to think she's so above us all that she has no need to bring her guard.
Mieli, please.
Quinn wasn't feeling well. Percy's gonna bring food to her. She's a kind ruler. More than the rest of you.
Knihak, sit down.
It's sweet, isn't it, Garti? She's having her little pet stand up for her.
Tixa, that's quite
You
enough.
listen here, Tixa. You call my ruling into question, yet continue to pick fights with anyone in your way. I bet your planet is in shatters and you're just taking out the fact that you can't lead a fucking planet for shit on whoever is convenient. But if you expect me to just lie down and take it, you better think again. I am not some fucking mat you can walk all over. I am a person. A person who's not afraid to kick your fucking ass.
Is that a challenge?
Oh, you bet your sweet ass it is.
Excellent. Ampoll, you can verify that Queen Persephone of Earth has officially challenged me, Queen Tixa of Charbray, to which I will now accept.
Great, bring it on.
Oh, you aren't even aware, are you?
What are you talking about?
Of course you wouldn't know. You don't just bring your guard to the Ozma just as decoration. You bring them so that if you need to settle a dispute, well, you have someone to settle it for you.
You mean the guards fight?
Of course. Garti, as your queen, I order you to absolutely crush the Earthling's guard and put her in her place.
Of course, Tixa.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Percy. Sorry I'm late. Why is everyone staring at you? I...
Come on.
Pathetic. This shall be no contest.
Percy, what did you do?
I accidentally challenged Tixa to a duel and in turn have forced you and her guard to fight.
Okay.
Okay? You're fine with this?
I have to be.
Quinn.
You're looking well, Quinn. Persephone told us how you were feeling under the weather.
Oh yeah. A bit of rest was all I needed. I'm much better now.
Good thing. It would be a tragedy for you to have to fight while not feeling your best.
I couldn't focus on dinner. Quinn kept reassuring me it was fine, but I knew better. She had cowered away from fights before, always choosing to reason with words. Hell, she got woozy looking at blood. I couldn't let her do this. It's my fault anyway.
Percy, stop. It's okay, really. I'll be fine.
You're lying.
Percy.
We can back out. Really, I don't care about this honor bullshit anyway.
The council will hear about it. We've already got enough stacked against us. If I can do this one thing, maybe I can turn the tides in our favor.
Quinn.
It's okay.
Queen Tixa of Charbray and Queen Persephone of Earth. Please, step and introduce who shall be representing your planet.
Garti will be fighting for Charbray's honor.
Quinn will be fighting for Earth's honor.
have you agreed on the terms of the fight?
Garti prefers unarmed, hand-to-hand only.
Glancing at Quinn, she nodded. Quinn seems to be satisfied with that, so unarmed it is.
Very well. Guards, I want a nice, clean fight. Garti, your shifting power has been banned from this fight. Battle will be over when one of you surrenders or can no longer fight. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. I will stand as referee. Please take your places on opposing ends. Rulers, please remove yourselves from the ring.
Make Charbray proud. If you dare lose to that Earthling, I won't hesitate to finish you myself.
I know how to do this, Tisha. Enough already.
You're sure you're good?
Percy, I'm fine. Just go.
I frustratingly did as she said. I followed Tisha to the seat surrounding the ring.
May the best ruler win.
I didn't care about Tisha's comments. I just wanted Quinn safe.
Guards, at the sound of the buzzer, begin. 3, 2, 1.
Garti leaped forward, closing the distance between them as quickly as possible. He pulled back a fist, ready to end the fight quickly and smash it into Quinn's skull. Quinn stayed still in place, seeming to accept her fate.
Pity. I was hoping for a bit of a fight, though I suppose all's well that ends well. Tell me, where on earth is best for a vacation house? I look forward to draining your planet of all its luxuries.
But just as Garti was about to close the gap, Quinn smoothly stepped to the side, letting his fist connect with nothing but air.
What?
Garti turned back around to face her, hissing, to which she stepped forward to land the punch that Garti had missed on her. He stumbled back and she raced forward, preparing another hit. The Charbrian noticed her movements and quickly stopped Quinn's fist, while taking the opportunity to land a blow to her stomach with his free hand. I watched my friend double over, coughing. Without the worry of another attack, Garti wrapped both of his hands tightly around her throat. Quinn clawed at his scaly wrist, sucking in air. Quinn!
This is what happens when you don't learn your place, little Percy. I hope now you'll think before you try to speak against Charbray again.
Quinn, please!
It's over, Persephone.
Quinn's face bulged, and I watched her arm drop over Garti's forearms. She pressed down, freeing herself from his grasp. I watched as she gathered as much strength as she could and tossed him away from her. Quinn bent over, coughing and trying to inhale as much as she could. Quinn, look out! Garti let out a roar and angled his fist down, ready to send Quinn into the dirt. She gathered her strength and scampered past the other guards, still wheezing.
Get back here so we can end this.
Couldn't agree more.
Garti charged again, to which Quinn once again avoided and responded with an elbow across his face. As the Charbrian stumbled dazed, Quinn was able to wrap her hands around the two large horns on either side of Garti's head. Garti hissed and thrashed around, trying to throw my friend off. She held firm. Using the rest of her strength, Quinn pulled against her hissing opponent and angled him towards her. Quinn lifted Garti to face her, and I swear I saw almost the hint of a smile on her face before she pushed him back down, slamming his skull against her knee with a sickening crack. Garti stumbled back, dazed, before collapsing into the dirt.
Garti, get up!
But he didn't. Quinn had knocked the Charbrian out cold.
Congratulations. The winner is Quinn of Earth.
I stood in shock as I watched Tisha try as elegantly as possible to get up and stride over to Garti. He remained unmoving on the ground. She nudged him with her foot, and I saw her face, for the first time, change. Just in color, but that deep red was a strict reminder that the Charbrians had a power, and should we not be in the middle of a civilized and organized fight? Care to explain what the actual fuck I just witnessed?
You got us into a fight. I won that fight. Simple.
Not simple. What the fuck happened to you, Quinn? You used to faint at the sight of fucking blood, and you just knocked a fucking alien out cold?
First of all, that was one time. And second of all, I don't see why this is such a big deal.
Because this isn't you. I've known you for almost my entire life. You don't just have the spirit of Jackie Chan come over you for no fucking reason.
Percy, it's
complicated. Yeah, I figured. Everything is with you now. God, I don't know who you are anymore.
Things have changed. I've changed.
Clearly.
Percy, look, there were things I did in those 5 years that I was away that I'm not really proud of.
Quinn, what are you talking about?
Percy, I think it's time I told you about the Academy.
Project Ozma is a Goose Thunder Network-produced podcast. Today's episode, Dinner and a Show, was written by Sterling Rae and Megan and edited by Ylva, with sound editing by Cole Burkhart and Sonny. Music was composed and performed by Benny James. The voices you heard in today's episode in order of appearance were Allison as Percy, Owen as Knihak, Ari as Kamui, Greg Froese as Taunik, M as Seving Bot 1, Alan Winter as Himeo, Zoe Kansas as Seving Bot 2, Emma Currans as Mieli, Sarah Brown as Duri, Megan as Tixa, Jason as Ampoll, Dylan as Garti, and Petra as Quinn. Want to continue to stay up to date on all things Ozma? Follow us on Tumblr at Project-Ozma, on Instagram at Project Ozma Podcast, or on Twitter at Project Ozma.